My name is Colin Rittmaster, and I serve as the Deputy Executive Director of the Michigan Association of Secondary School Principals. MASSP is an 1,800 member strong organization representing the state's high school, career and technical education, and middle level principals and assistant principals. MASSP was first established in 1911. For more than 100 years, without a single line item in the state budget, we have served as Michigan's premier education association, promoting excellence in school leadership and advocating for education systems improvements, including rigorous and relevant academic standards, educator effectiveness, transparency in reporting, and providing training and related services that address the needs of and challenges faced by today's students, educators, and schools. As a native of Michigan and proud graduate of Ottawa Hills High School, Hope College, and Michigan State University, I know the importance of community and working together through public-private partnerships to illuminate gaps, evaluate promising practices, and advocate for the implementation of leading practices that have demonstrated impact on the communities we serve. As you can see in the graph, the projected economic impact of learning loss, especially for underserved populations, is significant. It is estimated that the pandemic will reduce the annual earning of the 2019 cohort of K-12 students by $110 billion. These numbers are sobering, but they are not inevitable. If we act quickly and effectively, we may avoid the worst possible outcome. But if there is a delay or a lack of commitment, COVID-19 could end up worsening existing inequalities and fuel a more permanent economic recession. To provide a real recovery for every learner, we need to invest in building a new system of educational support that enables sustainable individualization and personalization of education services. The Mavin project is empowering this transformation by providing both learners and educators with a set of robust tools that support the whole child, including their academics, mental and physical health, and career and college awareness and preparedness. Mavin is a talent development system that is scalable, sustainable, and equitable from home, school, or the workplace. Mavin is designed to accelerate equity in education by providing a digital infrastructure that leverages responsible AI and machine learning to deliver high-quality content, facilitate hands-on learning, and provide integrated services, a dynamic student record and talent dashboard, and connected data. During the first 18 months of the pandemic, the Mavin project engaged over 350,000 students, more than 2,000 participating schools, and 1,700 businesses across 22 states. In Michigan alone, over 150,000 students engaged in the platform with an overall 85% engagement rate. At this time, we have over 2 million user accounts living in the platform. Despite most students being back to school in person, we average over 1 million daily logins Monday through Friday. As we work with students in rural, suburban, and urban schools, we are reminded of the importance of student motivation and engagement as the pandemic has affected families' physical, mental, and economic health, affecting how students perceive their current status and future opportunities. Therefore, students must be given opportunities to learn that reflect their particular context and in ways that engage them on an individual level. Unfortunately, despite the progress and impact we have experienced with elementary, middle, and high school students throughout the pandemic, we are currently unable to deploy this to all students across our state as we are limited by the sweat equity of our partner organizations. Fortunately, our state is currently experiencing a stronger economic position. As you can see in the table, the school aid fund is projected to have over $18 billion in ongoing revenue and less than $17 billion in ongoing appropriations. As we look closer, we see there is a balance of nearly $3.6 billion of one-time dollars to make strategic investments in transformative projects that not only address learning loss and mental health, but modernize our education system. In addition to the $18 billion in the school aid budget, of which roughly $3.6 billion is one-time dollars, Michigan is one of the last remaining states to allocate our portion of the federal COVID-19 dollars, including roughly $5.2 billion in largely discretionary funds to help the state rebuild and recover from the pandemic. Knowing education and workforce development are critical infrastructures vital to Michigan's economy, and in agreement that we must seize the singular moment to help students and schools in mitigating learning loss, support teachers with high-quality resources, and improve Michigan's talent pipeline now and in the future, MASSP, as a project partner, submitted a $132 million proposal to modernize the state education and workforce development system to put 660,000 learning kits at a cost of $200 per kit in the hands of all 3rd through 8th grade students, as well as their teachers and counselors, the same students who were kindergartners through 6th grade when this pandemic started. MASSP, as a project partner, has taken the lead in these advocacy efforts and made significant progress in the legislature, particularly in the Michigan House of Representatives. Due to a combination of factors, particularly staff turnover within the governor's team, we only recently, after the release of her budget recommendations, had the opportunity to share our proposal with the governor's education policy advisor. Additionally, while we have good awareness of and openness to the project in the Michigan Senate, we have yet to generate the same level of passion and support that exists in the House. Our ask of you is to let your representatives, senators, and our governor know that you support the Mavin project and would like them to fund our proposal to build out 7 modules, put the physical components to complete these modules in the hands of every 3rd through 8th grade student and their teachers and counselors, and leverage responsible AI and machine learning to provide individualized and personalized services to students and families across our great state.